guys, welcome back to Sgcarmart Reviews. Today we are at the new dealership of Aion. If you are wondering, Aion is a brand by Guangzhou Automobile Company that specializes on EVs. And this is the first time that this brand is being brought into Singapore, and it is all done by Vincar, who you might be familiar with as a very big parallel importer of cars in Singapore. So the car that they are bringing in today is the Aion Y Plus. It is a nice little SUV, MPV shaped kind of car. Pretty interesting if you ask me. So let's go in and have a closer look at it. Let's go.
My name is Sgcarmart, and I'm the Director of Development and New Ventures in Vincar EV. Today, we'll be presenting to you our flagship model, the Y Plus.
So right beside me now is the star of tonight. It is the Aion Y Plus. So they call it an electric SUV, but I think the body style of it kind of reminds me more of an MPV. And that is not a bad thing. This car doesn't have a very tall ride height. It is kind of low to the ground and really sporty looking. So I actually like that a lot about this car. Now let's look at an interesting detail over here. For these headlights, Aion called this the angel wing headlight. Doesn't it look like a wing to you? Now this is a very interesting design. I don't think there's any other car in the market right now that has a headlight that looks like this. Now here's another interesting little detail. This car has this plastic cladding looking side fenders, wheel arch. This is actually reminds me of the new WRX or the Toyota Sienna even. So as you can see, the back of the Aion Y Plus is a very simple and pleasant looking design. And it has this long singular light bar that stretches the entire width of the car. I think this design is slightly reminiscent of the Toyota Harrier. So GAC, the parent company of Aion, they actually work with companies like Honda and Toyota. So maybe there's some reference taken over here. So the next thing that I noticed in the interior is this large 14.6-inch touchscreen. Well, large screens are quite common these days, but from my brief operation with this, it feels like it's pretty responsive. And that's a very good feature to have. And from what I read on the website of Aion Y Plus, it says that there's even going to be a karaoke function with this. Entertainment on the go in this car seems like it's all settled. So I've mentioned just now that the interior of this car is really spacious, but just how spacious is it? Well, I'm 1.7 meters tall, and you look at me, I can just prop my leg right now. And there is, as you can see, a lot of space over here. And there is another intriguing feature that this car actually has. So the front seat, you can actually adjust the backrest such that it lies flat all the way. So what is this good for? Well, imagine sitting in this seat right now. You can stretch out your leg and enjoy whatever's on the movie screen right there in the infotainment display. So if you're going on a road trip or camping trip with your family, this is the perfect car to be in. With 100 kilowatt, the Aion Y Plus sits right in the category ACOE, and I've heard that you'll be priced very competitively against the BYD Atto 3. Now, if you want to take a closer look at this car, head on down to the Car Expo in the following weekend at booth D8, and you will get to see the Aion Y Plus with your own eyes. So that's all for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on TikTok at Sgcarmart. Bye! Cat A category of COE. And this is the star of tonight, the Aion Y Plus. They call this the opening of a new showroom. Launching the new car, the Aion. Oh shit! That's all we have for today. 对吗?